What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chishy Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
White women, black men, and false abuse allegations. Do you guys remember this video that was captioned, "My wife filed a false abuse claim against me after secretly filing for divorce"? Let's check it out. Guys, this story gets interesting. Let's check it out.
Being evicted from my house now.
Immediately, but what we allow you to do is get an overnight bag. All right, so we'll go inside so you can get some of your things.
I have to leave with you?
No, you can drive away.
No. What I'm asking you is, I have to leave right now.
Correct. Yep. So you can go inside, gather up some of your things. We allow you that courtesy. And do you have your car here?
I do.
And then on your own accord, you can leave here, okay?
So you're going to leave and I can leave after you leave? I just have to leave.
We're going to leave. No, we're going to leave with you. We're going to leave together.
Man's in shock.
You definitely have to leave today, okay?
Gotcha.
So what we'll do now, go inside, get some of your things.
You need this back?
What's that?
This.
Nope, that's for you.
This is me.
Yep.
This is me.
It's unfortunate, man. You could tell this guy's devastated by this situation.
Officer, and that's officer. Can I see your eyes, please? Is that okay? All right. My wife filed a false abuse claim against me in order to initiate a divorce, in order to get an advantage over the property that we have. Out of nowhere, she just filed a false abuse claim against me and had me evicted from the house. Women in particular who do this to men are criminals. They are dangerous. They are criminals. My understanding now is that this is a strategy that many women will employ in court in order to take advantage of their husbands and their property.
All right, guys. So if you guys want to go watch the rest of that video, search it. It's on my page. It's titled, "She Filed for Divorce and Falsely Accused Me." And you can find that video. What's interesting here is that the second video I'm going to play, this same man is still dealing with the situation. And what he finds out is this is something a lot of women do. But things took a turn when a lot of black women found out that his wife was white. Right? Black women thought this man had too much cream in his coffee. And this is a lot like the whole Jonathan Majors situation, which we see often is the case is when a black man is involved with a white woman and anything happens at all, whether it's the woman leaving him or false allegations, that's the big one, or nothing happens at all, like Michael B. Jordan. People just hating on him while he lives his life and basically claiming he doesn't date or like black women. They will take a stance against that man's plight. They will actually not only avoid supporting that man, but take joy in seeing his downfall. Guys, I'm not completely naive when it comes to this thing, man. I know the history of white women falsely accusing black men. The whole wanting to see a fellow black man fall because he dates outside of his race, to me, just is strange and seems a bit hateful. On top of that, people want to start policing other people's love. To me, a lot of women who react very strongly to seeing like a black man with a white woman and hate on that and want to see that man fail in life or worse, end up in prison for false allegations, things that they know he probably didn't do. To me, that borderlines racism. And I don't think this is really spoken about enough. Now, in this particular video, this gentleman actually had a question for the women about their opinions and stance after they found out that his ex-wife was white. And I want you guys to pay attention to their response after you hear his question to them, the comments, and how they treated this man in the comment section, man. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
I recently posted a video about how my white wife filed a false allegation against me in order to advance a divorce. A number of people had asked me in previous posts whether or not she was white. I answered. My wife said she was going to call the police on me. My white wife said she was going to call the police on me. So the responses that I've gotten sound like that's what you should have expected. That's what they do. You had no business there. Are they the only ones who file false abuse charges against black men? What are we saying about them, if that is the case? What are we saying about black men, if that's the case? What are we saying about white parents who are raising white girls and white boys? What are we saying?
Sure, so guys, listen, let's take a moment real quick to talk about something very important, and that's censoring on YouTube. There is coming a time when I believe content like this on the Coffee Pod will not be allowed on platforms like YouTube. Big surprise? I don't think so. I think to most of you guys, you probably can see that happening. The question is, what can I do about it? Well, I can't do anything without your help. One of those things is me promoting other avenues where you guys can reach me. So the first platform I'm going to promote is my Instagram page. Follow me on Instagram. This is important because one day you may log on here and I may be gone. And if you've been with me for a while and have seen me accomplish things like my first 100K subscribers, shout out to YouTube for the plaque, then you personally know how hard I've worked and how much time I've put into this. And of course, I couldn't do anything without you guys. So if you want to keep in touch anywhere else other than YouTube, make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's important that you do this. And I know some of you don't have IG. I'm going to promote more platforms, alternative platforms in the near future. And this is not me saying I want to get taken off YouTube or I plan to, or I think my channel is at high risk. This is just me taking the necessary precautions. I mean, let's be honest, coffee isn't that popular after all. So if you can and would like another point of contact other than YouTube, make sure you follow me on IG. Hit the link pinned to the top of the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Let's get back into this video.
What are we saying when we say that's what you get? That's what you should expect from white women. I'd love to hear from white women. What do you think about this idea that black men should expect you to betray them? Can't wait to hear the answers.
All right, so here's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he wanted an open conversation in the comment section, and he says, "I want to know what you guys think," you know. And I'm assuming he wanted to know what everyone thought, and he even said, "Hey, I even want to hear from white women, and what do you guys think about this?" Watch how they did this man in the comments, bro. Watch how they did this man in the comments. Right. So the first comment here reads, "I finished my MBA in healthcare program last night, graduating in December," and 240 likes. Somebody else responded back to that woman because it turned into a thread and said, "Congratulations, love." Someone else here added, "Congratulations." This is followed by another comment that read, "I just ate 3 boiled eggs at 1:18 a.m. Y'all think I'm gonna be gassy?" 500 plus likes. Somebody else here added, "Very much so." And another woman here said, laughing emojis, yes. Another woman here says, "It's so hot in Texas. I think it got up to 106 degrees today." 900, almost 1,000 likes on that. A woman responded back to that chick and says, "Girl, it was 107 here in Fort Worth. So many degrees." Huh. And the other girl responded back to her and says, "This sun is so disrespectful here in Texas." So as you guys have probably guessed, these women got in the comment section, and I am trying not to laugh at this shit, but the disrespect is real, bro. And of course, I made a whole video about this whole situation, about how disheartening it was, but they just disregard the whole video. I mean, sure, it's TikTok, right? So it's like a feminist platform where modern women congregate, and you're not going to get much sense or people who want to talk about difficult issues. The people on there, they just try to stay away and run away from coffee. But guys, it got worse. It went on. There were hundreds of comments like this one that says, "Had my braids in for almost 4 weeks and can't decide if I take them out yet." Another woman says, "I'm thinking of pursuing my 2 master's degrees in completely different industries." These chicks are PhD holders, single, probably with child, and they obviously are not going to support a black man at that who they are upset at for dating outside the race. Here's another woman that says, I start my classes on Monday. I don't know what I was thinking, but I gotta do something. Another woman here says, I took out my knotless braids and my natural hair is coming along very well. Here's another comment that says, nursing is after my life, with the crying emojis. Another comment here says, happy Friday Eve, y'all. I only have to work a half day tomorrow. Cheers to the weekend. I mean, they comment after comment. These comments are everything this woman says. And I was like, yo, is there anybody over here who actually addressed this man's question? The disrespect. Another woman here says, guys, I'm 7 months preg and still did not buy anything for baby number 3, right? These women are giving birth to pookies, getting degrees, just setting themselves up for failure. Another comment here says, I need to get back to making scrapbooks, albums. They be pretty too. And we've got one comment here who responded to the gentleman that says, black women do that shit too. If you're triggered by interracial dating, look inside and deal with your own insecurities. I agree. I think the level at which black women are triggered when they see a black man even just dating both races, right? It's dating a black woman is not enough now. They see you dating, especially if you're a celebrity. Oh, that would almost ruin your career. Look what's happening to Jonathan Majors. Look what's happened to someone like Michael B. Jordan, where they claim that it was all just a publicity stunt. And by the way, if you go watch that first video I played titled "She Filed for Divorce and Falsely Accused Me," you actually see and hear that the first time I actually heard of that happening was an Asian man on YouTube who also got falsely accused, right? I believe I shared in that video if I'm not mistaken. But guys, listen, of course, I'm curious. What do you think of this whole situation? Comment down below. Maybe answer the man's question about what he had to say. Listen, till next time, I'm out. Peace.